for Newfoundland and Labrador. Brendan Ware from Jacob Christie, and the Tasa Ducks lead 2-1. That'll end the second period. So that'll end the second period. What a wild one it was. We started the period in a scoreless tie, and we'll finish up with a 2-1 lead here for the Tasa Ducks. The go-ahead goal scored with about 20 seconds remaining in the period. So we get started with Nick Dunn scoring on a setup from Noah Wilson. And then it was Cameron McDonald from Blake Chassé and Riley Herbert. And then that goal that just was scored, Brendan Ware from Jacob Christie. And we go to the intermission with a 2-1 lead for the Tasa Ducks in this must-win game for Newfoundland and Labrador. All right, great to have you with us at the Bell Alliant Peewee AAA Atlantic Championships on Bell Alliant Community 1 from the Andrew H. McCain Arena in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Don't go anywhere. So your third period is coming up. Back in about 10 minutes to get you ready. Make sure you reach out to us, B. McLean Sports, on Twitter. It is going to be a good third period, so don't go anywhere. It's here on Community 1.
Not a bad game so far. That was unfortunate for Newfoundland at the end. Everybody missed a man in front of the goal line.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's from the background of the ice, the Nova Scotia representatives, the Tasa Ducks. The Newfoundland and St. John's Hitmen.
Good. All right, friends, welcome back to the 2015 Peewee AAA Atlantic Championships right here on Bell Alliant Community 1, presented by Bell Alliant. Great to have you with us on our third game of the day here on 4-Game Friday. And again, it's a good one. Team Nova Scotia with 2 goals late in the period. That's off the crossbar, a great chance for the Tasa Ducks. We're starting a 5-on-5 here. But it was Newfoundland and Labrador who got out to the start with Nick Dunn. But then goals by Cameron McDonald and Brennan Ware. And that's where we stand now, 2-1. As we start our third period. And this must-win game for Newfoundland and Labrador. Streaking away on the far side is Power. Great chance in front and the save by Gavin McGinn. So fresh ice out here, so things are going to speed up a bit on this international ice surface. We got Twitter or tweets come in here. We'll read those off when we get a chance. Templeton back at the red line, dumps it in. Back to get it is Carruthers. Carruthers on the far side. High into the air, losing the stick was the Newfoundland Labrador player. Locke dumps it in off the boards. That was Nick Dunn who lost the stick. He'll go to the bench. Power still out there with some crafty moves for the zone, but there was basically 5. The whole Ducks team is back, so they knock it away. 2-on-1 developing. The stick of Nick Dunn getting in the way for Abby Newhook. Newhook had a chance there with Power, but that stick on the ice kind of got in her way. 12:54 remaining in your third period. Newfoundland Labrador trying to avoid an 0-3 start here and get back in the race for a possible gold medal appearance on Championship Sunday at 11:30. Power. Beer. And there's the game-winning goal scorer right now. Brennan Ware clears the zone. Back to the neutral zone. Puck on the far side, and Brennan Ware has it knocked away. And collision there with Davis Cooper. Power. Can't get it to Patrick Beer. 12 minutes remaining. We haven't even had a whistle yet here to start our third period. And just as I say that, there's your icing on the Ducks. So a face-off coming up to the blocker side of Gavin McGinn. Okay, so Hezi Krudsmill. Thank you, Hezi, for that tweet earlier. Leslie Ann cheering on Caleb Roberts and the Hitmen. Thank you very much, Leslie Ann. And Dunny cheering on Nick Dunn. And Caleb Bish cheering on Tasa and Patrick McGilvery. So thank you very much, Caleb Bish. Puck on the near side. In behind the net. There's Marr wrapped up with McDonald. And on the far side, clearance. There comes Patrick Beer again trying to get around the check of Jacob Christie. Falling to the ice, Marr dumps it in. Delayed offside coming up on the Hitmen. They reset. Young in on the forecheck. And it comes back to Dolomont. Dolomont on the far side for Marr. He's got Wilson with him. This is Wilson. Off the boards, looking for Dolomont. Too far. And here's a chance for the 5-goal man, Cameron McDonald. Off the side of Marr. Malcolm Bussey took a swing. Couldn't get it through. Luke Baldwin a shot and an easy glove save there for Curtis. So Curtis the glove save, 2-1 for Nova Scotia. 11:06 remaining in your third period. More contact again on the email. Again, Savannah cheering on the Ducks. And Ken C. Ken, sorry about that. We did lose video just once. Or if your screen is going black, Ken, just reset your browser. We've heard about this happening. So if you have a situation where your screen is going black on you occasionally, refresh your browser, and that should fix it for you. But we did lose our video for that go-ahead goal for the Ducks. Basically, the entire system crashed, and we had to quickly reset. Our producer Chuck Calder got that fixed. But thanks to Ken C. If you are kind of losing your screen here and there, if you find it going black, then just reset your browser or refresh your browser. This is proud grandparents of Gavin McGinn watching from Avon Park, Florida. Great to have you guys with us from Florida. Grandparents of Gavin McGinn. 10:30. In behind the net is McDonald. Puck to the blue line. Howell on the chase. Cooper tried to get there. No luck for Leighton Carruthers breaking through. And now stepping in is McDonald. Shot doesn't get through. Knocked down by Nick Dunn. Dunn. Great move, and then just unable to get it was Newhook, but now still trying to get an angle is Abby to her forehand. And McGinn the save. Newhook taking advantage of that wide surface. Missed her chance to break in originally as she couldn't get it to her backhand, but then stuck with it and got a shot off. And nearly beats Gavin McGinn. Howell can't get the shot through. Puck through the neutral zone. Dunn at center ice. Nick Dunn with Caleb Roberts onside. I haven't seen too much of Caleb. He's one of the leading scorers on this Newfoundland and Labrador team. Nick Gunn, he has 2 goals in the tournament. Malcolm Bussey, the captain. Bussey had to wait for it. Onside is Cameron McDonald. Bussey fans on the shot, and now McDonald back in the neutral zone. Here's Cameron again. Gains the red line. Back checking is Patrick Beer. McGilvery. Poke checked away just as he fired. Kept in by Cameron McDonald. Puck sitting there. Matthew King will clear. And all the way down, that'll be icing on the St. John's Hitmen. So again, thanks everybody reaching out on Twitter. B. McLean Sports. .8:42 remaining in this third period. Newfoundland and Labrador trying to avoid going to their Sunday game, or their Saturday game, sorry, with an 0-3 record. The Ducks trying to rebound off that earlier loss to the Edsa West All-Stars of New Brunswick and improve to a 2-1 record. Swung around, Landon Young picks it up nicely on the backhand, avoids McGilvery. Patrick Beer comes streaking down the left flank, trying to catch up with it, throws it out in front, and taken away by Mitchell McLeod. McLeod to Chasse. Chasse on the near side. Avoids the stick check of Locke, spins and fires. McLeod tried to put it out in front, no luck. And breaking away is Dolomount, but he can't get a stick on it. And icing called. That would have been a great stretch pass for Dolomont, but he missed it. And ends up being an icing on the Hitmen. And the linesmen were crossed up on that. One linesman was waving it off, and one linesman called it icing. So the referees are going to get together to talk things over. One linesman saying it went off somebody's stick, and what they'll do is they'll have a face-off at center ice. So good job by the officials getting together. Again, as the icing was called, the far side official, linesman, was waving it off. .748, we're already midway through this third period. We got a penalty coming up on the Hitmen on Costello. So not good timing for Newfoundland Labrador. Ryan Costello will sit 2 minutes. This is his second minor of the game. And now they'll have to kill a penalty as they try to embark on this comeback trail. So Bussey out there with Patchell, Cameron McDonald, McGilvery, and Logan Carruthers. In on the chase is Humber Dredge, gets there first. Humber Dredge trying to get past Carruthers. And Logan takes it away, and now he's got a teammate on the far side, bouncing over the stick of Cameron McDonald, picked up by Alex Power. Power weaves his way through the neutral zone, finds Humber Dredge. Dredge a shot right on, and a save for Gavin McGinn. Logan Carruthers gets it back, and now leading the Ducks across center ice. Chipped out by Humber Dredge. McGilvery right back into the zone, onto the stick of Will Templeton. Templeton clears. Coming out to chase it was Gavin McGinn. Thinks better of it, gets back in his net. And again, here comes McGilvery. Knocked away by Alex Power. Humber Dredge gets it deep. So Power and Humber Dredge, a good job of killing the penalty so far. Back to get it is Carruthers. Carruthers past the far side off the boards. Oh, they're looking for Mitchell Patchell, turned over. Winding into one is Patrick Beer. He gets a shot right on, and holding on is Gavin McGinn. So 6:31 remaining in the third period. And so far, all the opportunities on this power play have been in favor of the penalty killing units of the St. John's Hitmen. 46 seconds remaining in the power play. And again, the Ducks having a hard time getting set up, not just in the attacking zone, but getting through the neutral zone. Finally, here comes Mitchell McLeod, the assistant captain. Nice pass in stride on the far side for Hurlbert. Shot deflected over the glass and off that brick wall As you can see, a fan wince there. You got to have your heads up over there behind that net. They got the brick wall right behind, so if the puck goes over the boards, that puck can come back in a hurry and get you if you don't have your heads up. Kelly Newhook on Twitter. Thank you, Kelly. This is a great question. Abby Newhook, is she the only girl in the tournament? And Kelly, I believe she is. Just going through the rosters for the first day and a half of the tournament, I do believe, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, Abby Newhook is the only girl in the tournament. Of course, last year, the St. John's or the Newfoundland and Labrador representative also had an outstanding female player. It was Shaylee Snow of the Tri-Pen Ice. And she helped lead that Tri-Pen Ice team to the Atlantic's title with a victory on Championship Sunday over New Brunswick. We got a penalty coming up. Is it on Tasa or Newfoundland and Labrador? I think it's on the Ducks. The power play has expired, and it is. So this is a glorious opportunity for the Hitmen. Mark Hamlin checking in, cheering on the Ducks, and Patrick McGilvery. Aaron Brown, thank you, Aaron Brown, cheering on the Ducks. And the Mummy Jingles. A shout out to all the people. I think the Mummy Jingles is here in the building. And she sends a shout out to everybody back home in St. John's cheering on the Hitmen. Had a correction too yesterday. I thought I was told that the Hitmen defeated the Tri-Pen Ice to get here, and actually the Hitmen defeated the Tri-Com Thunder to get here. So my mistake on that, and thanks to, I can't remember who that was who sent out that tweet to let me know that that was the case. .5:14 remaining. I'm not sure what is going on right now. The referee, both referees just kind of skating around the neutral zone. I think talking to the St. John's Hitmen coaching staff, looking up at the board. 1:52 on the clock. Face off to the glove hand side of Gavin McGinn. All right, so here's a big power play. This could be the tournament for Newfoundland and Labrador. Kept in by Wilson, and actually will sneak out on him. Marr to the far side for Nick Dunn. Could handle the pass, cleared out by the Ducks. Wilson, and there's Roberts. 1 goal and 2 assists so far for Caleb. Puck off the boards, gets past him, but into the stick of Abby Newhook. Newhook cleared away by Malcolm Bussey. And Noah Wilson back to retrieve, has to go behind his own net as Bussey is in pursuit. Newhook, Roberts, Nick Dunn, Noah Wilson, and Marr. There's Newhook. Onto the stick of Roberts. Roberts down the left side. Back to Abby. Creates space. Behind the net for Caleb Roberts. Comes back to Ryan Marr. Marr knocked away by Bussey. Back to the neutral zone. 40 seconds remaining. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Newhook. Rolling puck. Done the rebound. Couldn't get a stick on it. Or a shot off, I should say. Chance for Luke Baldwin to clear, and that's going to be a penalty on Nick Dunn. He had a slash on Baldwin, and Baldwin falls. And that's going to be a penalty on Nick Dunn. I think that's the 3rd minor now on Nick. And that's a costly one. 3:44 remaining in the game. There'll be 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. And then a power play for 1:38. Humber Dredge. 14 seconds remaining. This is a 4-on-4 now, so big chance for Newfoundland and Labrador. And the wraparound Humber Dredge and the save for Gavin McGinn. And hands to the head. for Alex Power lamenting the missed opportunity there as he was on the doorstep. Humber Dredge was point blank. The 4-on-4 about to expire. That was a great chance for the Hitmen. And now the referee talking to the scorekeeper. Well, we're not finished, friends. One more game still to come on 4-Game Friday. 6:30. Edsa West, 2-0 in the standings. Versus Acadia, the host team. They are 1-1-0. Lena Desmond, thank you very much for that, Lena. We'll get that fixed. It is the third period, so thank you to Lena. Appreciate that input. But the graphics on the scoreboard saying the second, but my friends, it is the third. Puck on the near side. And here comes Power. Power across the blue line. 2:53 remaining in the third period. Scramble on the far side. Coming away is Power. Power in the slot on the penalty kill. Gets a shot off, but no problem for Gavin McGinn. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty to Nick Dunn. Malcolm Bussey, maybe a 3-on-2 developing with McLeod and Chasse. Chasse couldn't get the pass back to McLeod. Humber Dredge out in front. Pass onside. Costello. The save by Gavin McGinn. The save of the tournament for the Tasa Ducks. Beautiful transition with Costello and Humber Dredge. And Gavin McGinn makes the save. 2 minutes remaining. And now we'll keep our eye on Andrew Curtis. 10 seconds left in the power play. Newfoundland will look to get control and get Curtis to the bench. 5 seconds remaining. No icing as there's still 3 seconds remaining on the power play. Power play expires. Nick Dunn is going to skate off. 1:40 remaining. 5-on-5. And here come the Tasa Ducks. Costello off the skate of a teammate. Maybe a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Pass can't get through to Winter. High off the boards. 90 seconds remaining. Loose puck picked up by Davis Cooper. He's got Ware with him. Hot shot and held on to by Andrew Curtis. 1:16 remaining in your third period. Leslie Ann, check it in, cheering on the Hitmen. Leslie Ann cheering with the Roberts family there in St. John's. So the Hitmen have to win this face-off, try to get possession now after losing the face-off, and get Curtis out of the net. 1:10 remaining. All right, keep our eye on Curtis. Puck in the neutral zone. 55 seconds remaining. Templeton on the chase. Here's Abby Newhook. They'll clear the zone. Curtis being hailed to the bench. There goes Curtis. 6 attackers on. Shot goes just wide. Empty net. They're going to go for it. That's in line. Just missing, actually, by about 2 or 3 foot or 2 or 3 feet. Looked like it was on line, but just missing to the left-hand side. All right, so that is going to be icing on the Ducks. Timeout called.
A 30-second timeout has been called by the St. John Hitmen.
By the Hitmen. So 2-1 in the third period. 37.7 seconds left. Ken C. Checking in. Go, Hitmen, go. Another great hockey game here at the Atlantics. Aaron Brown cheering on Gavin McGinn. Thank you, Aaron. Here comes your pivotal face-off for the Hitmen. Won by the Ducks. Puck comes near side. Chance to clear for Bussey. Noah Wilson. On pursuit is Hurlbert. Costello gets there first. 27 seconds remaining. In behind the net, Mitchell McLeod. In front, Bussey! He scores! Malcolm Bussey, the captain. And that's going to do it. The Tasa Ducks are going to win this game and move on to a 2-1 record. And Newfoundland and Labrador now, the Hitmen, after a gritty effort, will look to rebound tomorrow and get back into contention for the bronze medal game. Bussey, great play, set up by Mitchell McLeod. Back in the net is Curtis. That is Bussey's 4th point of the tournament. Now has 2 goals, 2 assists. Hurlbert and McLeod get assists. McLeod now has 4 points, and Hurlbert now has 4 points as well for the tournament. We got a penalty coming up here to finish off the game, 8 seconds remaining. But Riley Hurlbert has a goal and 3 assists in the tournament. Cameron McDonald has 5 goals. Mitchell McLeod has a goal and 3 assists. And now Malcolm Bussey has 2 goals and 2 assists. More importantly for Tasa Ducks fans, they're going to improve to a 2-1 record. Rebounding after that tough 5-3 loss to Edsa West earlier today. And a little pushing and shoving on the far side. Cooler heads will prevail. The Ducks are going to improve, as mentioned, to 2-1. Newfoundland Labrador will drop to 0-3. Another tough loss for the St. John's Hitmen. Brilliant goaltending performance by Andrew Curtis and Gavin McGinn as well. McGinn, maybe the save of the tournament so far. A great play as Humber Dredge set up Ryan Costello on the breakaway. Costello was in all alone, and Gavin McGinn closed the door. I preserved the 2-1 lead, and then they scored the empty netter. Teams shaking hands at center ice. Our 6th game of the tournament, and outside of that 4-1 victory last night for Acadia over Newfoundland and Labrador, every single game has just been a barn burner. Adam McDonald, the 3rd star for the Ducks. So Adam McDonald is a 3rd star. Noah Wilson is named the 2nd star. No surprise here. Gavin McGinn is your 1st star. So Gavin McGinn named 1st star of the Tasa Ducks. We'll get back to the hotel and get ready for their game tomorrow. They play Acadia at 12:30. Newfoundland and Labrador, you guys are back with us at 9 o'clock Atlantic time, so 9:30 for you guys in Newfoundland and Labrador. They'll be playing PEI. But another tough loss for Newfoundland and Labrador. Nick Dunn got the scoring started, but then goals by Cameron McDonald, his 5th of the tournament, Brennan Ware, and then Malcolm Bussey, the empty netter. And the Tasa Ducks win this one 3-1. All right, so we still have one more to go Team New Brunswick, the Edsa West All-Stars versus Acadia, the Axemen. That is a 6:30 start, so about 28 minutes away is that one. You've been watching a live presentation of Bell Alliant Community One, the leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada, the 2015 Bell Alliant Peewee AAA Atlantic Championships from the Andrew H. McCain Arena in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Great to have you with us, and don't go anywhere as one more game still to come. The final score here in our third game, Nova Scotia 3, Newfoundland 1. We'll talk to you in a half hour with New Brunswick versus Acadia.